Hi, I'm Randi Sloane with Real Life, and I am at the Long Island International Film Expo, and I'm very excited to be here, but especially right now because I am standing with three members of a band from, may I say it?
Go ahead.
Or you want to say it?
The Tuneful Trolley.
The Tuneful Trolley. And this is a documentary that's playing here at the Film Expo, and I'm going to let them each introduce themselves and what music or instrument you played, and a little bit about the film. So,
Brian Parks. I was the bass player at the time. It was so funny, and backup singer, and I did a song on the album. But before this band, I was in a little garage band, and Joe Nolan was in the band with me, and I didn't even know it. I forgot. He reminded me though. Anyway, so these guys got a hold of me, and we started playing together. We would do top 40 and do like high school gigs and what else, weddings and
Weddings.
because we were underage, so we couldn't play
right,
anything.
bars or
So that's kind of how it started, and that's about it, really. I mean, I don't want to take all the story away from these guys, but
No, I might even say something different, but Santo, Ciccarello. I guess it all started with me and one of the members of the band who's not going to be here.
Okay.
We grew up together probably from the 4th grade. And we used to play together. He played the drums, I played the guitar, and started from there. We kind of like went our separate ways. And then he hooked up with somebody else from Iceland. He started playing. And Paul, who's not here right now, which, sorry. But they were looking for another guitar player.
okay. How many original band members were
There
there?
was 6.
6.
One passed away, which is my best friend, Frankie's brother. And there's a little story behind that. Frankie also was a singer, and he's a great singer. And he stepped in for his brother and helped us out when we did the live show 3 years ago. So they were looking for another guitar player, and Jack said, "Oh, I know somebody, Santo, So we got together, we started the band, and I brought Frankie's brother Joey with me. Joey was a very charismatic singer. Girls loved him.
Yeah.
He was more of a Tom Jones type of... how we ever got into bubblegum music, I don't know. But that's how the story, how we all got together. And then, of course, we met Janie Americans, and they put us on Capitol Records. Yeah, and I'm sorry I stole your thunder.
No, you each have thunder
No.
here.
Well, the first time, like when Santo, believe me, I wouldn't have even done this or whatever if it wasn't for Santo, and also for my brother Joey. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Joey couldn't be here now because he passed in 2008. But I just hope he's maybe looking down on me and is proud of me.
I'm sure he is.
As proud as I was of him, you know what I mean? But really, doing it for Joey DeSane, you know.
And then we all went our separate ways.
Right.
Brian in Seattle, Paul lives in California. I'm the only, and
Tony
Frankie,
was in
Florida. I'm the only homegrown. Frankie's homegrown. We stayed in Iceland. You can throw a
Okay.
rock.
Wow, so everybody went.
Everybody went their
yeah.
separate ways. We all got married. Married my high school sweetheart.
I mean, Santo dropped. He didn't play guitar for
50 years I didn't play.
So when they came to you, and who actually approached you about doing this documentary? It was a Joe?
No, it wasn't Joe. It was Tony Bordenaro. He kind of said, "Hey, you guys went
He's
to
a
the
guitarist in the band
Yeah.
and
Okay.
a songwriter.
Yeah, so he got Brian. You know the story.
Joe reincarnated the whole thing. He
It was
brought
a
he brought
50-year
it back.
reunion.
Right.
So we said, okay, we'll get together. Tony was coming up, and so I kind of took the bull by the horns and got everything going. Joe, his brother Matty helped us out. My friend Bruce Smith, who helped us out tremendously, got us the venue, and the guys came in a week before. We did some practicing. We got a cover band to learn all our music because we had no equipment
Right.
anymore. We had and you'll see that in part of the documentary how that happened. My guitar needed repair. We went to Mike Christian, and then it all came from there. Yeah.
But
So.
I want to go back to when you were the bubblegum bands and the teens. I mean, you guys were young.
They call it psych pop. What do they call it?
Psychedelic pop.
Psych pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're between 14 and 16.
I
Yeah,
mean, but
yeah.
at that age, you know, you had probably girls looking at you like, "Ooh, who
we
are these
did.
guys?" And
it's
you know,
so
you're in
funny.
high school. It had to be so exciting for
It was
you.
it was wild. It really
crazy.
was.
I mean, we have fan mail from all over the world.
I mean, and then you get signed. You actually got signed
Yeah.
Capital Records.
with
too.
Capitol Records.
Yeah, we worked in the Brill building in Manhattan. I mean, that's.
Okay.
that
You know
was
anything
the-
about the Brill Building?
I do.
Yeah, amazing.
That's where we used to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
And the Tuneful Trolley wrote 8 of the 11 songs on the album, and that was pretty amazing. 14,
That is amazing.
16-year-olds.
Exactly.
And one
I'm
thing I'd like to
amazed.
say about the album, we had a lot of talented people. One of the guys that wrote the guy that wrote Sunny Days, the two guys, is in the Music Hall of Fame,
Oh, wow.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with
Yes.
Joan Jett. Okay, so the
Yeah,
guys
he
that
wrote for
played with
Joan
John
Jett.
Lennon, the horn players that played with John Lennon, are on our album.
what was the name of that? Elephant.
Memories Elephant. Frankie's cousin is. You tell that story.
Brian Hyland.
Oh,
Yeah, the biggest hit. It was #1 in 1960. Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny did the original Seal
they
with
had
a
the
Kiss.
commercial.
Well, now you know where the voices come from.
yes. I never knew that.
Well, growing up, Frankie's mother, she was an opera singer.
Oh, wow.
So that's where these guys get their voice from, the mother.
Yeah.
And I used to hear her sing all the time.
I love it. I love the story. I'm so glad you guys decided to do the documentary
yeah.
to tell your story and get it out there and let everybody know what happened a little bit behind the scenes. Are you happy with the documentary?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but it's pretty good.
Joe does a great job.
He's great.
One thing I'd like to say about Joe Nolan, in the documentary, he says he was very jealous of us. And Paul had said this, and I'm saying it for Paul. I'm giving you a little kick here, Paul. Paul said, now that this is going on, we're very jealous of Joe for what he did.
Joe's got his 15 minutes.
Joe
too.
is super guy.
We got to ask Joe for his autograph.
Yeah, I think we all should after this interview. So now, where can people find you on social media?
I'm on Facebook.
Tuneful Trolley has what was it called? The Tuneful Trolley documentary?
Documentary.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's a
on
website.
Facebook, Tuneful Trolley documentary. I'm sure you could Google it. You could get information.
And then we're all over like YouTube.
Okay.
If anybody
actually-
has an iPhone or whatever, you
Yeah.
can get it on Apple You can get the whole
iTunes.
album. You can download the whole album.
Wonderful.
They have it on there. Yeah.
You got that, everyone. Thank you so much
Oh, thank you so
for
much.
Thank
being
you so
here. Good luck with everything. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And can't
Almost
wait to see
famous.
it.
That's
The
what we
icing
call
on the
it.
cake will
Almost
be
famous.
for Joe.
Yeah, yeah.